Taurus, the spiritual awakening that you had, or the one that you're currently having, let's just say the universe has been waiting on you to have this awakening. Have you all noticed an influx of blessings lately? Things just kind of working out in your favor? Whatever you've been doing to balance things out in your life, keep doing it because it's working. It literally could have taken a string of bad luck in order to cause you to have this awakening. Bad luck that may have consisted of bad credit, debt, and even unemployment with this first card out. So for some of you, you could have recently started a new job or a new business of some kind. For others of you, you may be birthing a new project, new invention, or something of the sort. Either way, that string of bad luck, it's over. So a lot of you have been working on your credit, figuring out ways to pay off that debt, and even creating new streams of income. And who knew? All it would take is a little bit of self-love, that good old self-love. You're no longer just coping with your issues. You're literally grabbing them by the cojones. And slowly but surely, that feeling of feeling under pressure is going away. This is why the under pressure card is here sideways, because there's still some pressure to get ahead in life. However, like I said, with all that you've been doing, slowly but surely, you're getting in alignment with where you should be in life. That means that anybody coming with that sweet talk, you ain't trying to hear it. You don't have time for your love life right now, unfortunately. It's just not important, I guess. For those of you who are in a relationship, obviously this would mean for you that you've probably let your partner know that right now you're just focusing on trying to get your shit together, and therefore you need a little space and time to be able to do that. Others of you who are in a relationship, things may be a little rocky anyway, so it's like, why not take this opportunity to work on myself? Because with this love and hate card here, or rather love-hate card, it's like things are questionable between you and your partner. You don't really know where you guys stand, honestly. One minute you love each other and the next minute you hate each other. So you've been pouring into yourself and letting the universe deal with the rest of it. And all of that pouring into yourself has turned into spiritual gifts. So some of you all have become so enlightened that you realize where your power lies. And honestly, it could be heightened when you're not in your feelings. I recently came across a clip of B-Dale. He was talking about how the emotions are like a precursor to toxicity. He said that when we are in the state of toxicity, this is where demons come in and they deviate us away from our purpose. Think about that for a moment. And then think about all the time you've spent arguing or just being toxic in general. That's all time that we don't get back. Time that we could have been spending pouring into ourselves. So your focus at this moment is closing those cycles of toxicity. You're no longer believing in the fairy tales that people tell in order to try to convince you that they have potential. Instead, you're believing what you see, all right? And for a lot of you, what you've been seeing lately is red flags. So you're running in the opposite direction of these people who are showing you nothing but red flags. For others of you, this running card is literally you running in the direction of your abundance. And with this losing sleep card, this is either you losing sleep due to you working so hard to get ahead, or this is somebody who you were dealing with in the past, or you may currently be dealing with, upset over the fact that you guys aren't in that toxic energy together anymore. Because as we all know, misery loves some company, honey. You've literally come alive. All right, this funeral card being in reverse, I mean, think about this like death if it were upright, but it's in reverse. So you're alive, honey. You're ready for whatever the universe has for you. Anything that doesn't involve toxicity, that is. But to be honest with you, it wouldn't be the universe that's bringing that toxic energy into your life. Instead, that would be you using your free will. But these days, or in the near future here, you'll be using your free will for much better. And of course, just when you figure everything out, just when you've got your head on right, there's always that one person that's like, hey, I miss you, big head. I don't think you'll be responding to that text. If it's a text, that is. Could be a call, could be a message on your social media, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Just know that there's always going to be somebody to pop up right in the midst of you doing really well for yourself. And then, bam, as soon as you get that message, you start thinking about money. Because with this side hustle card being here, you was like, oh, you miss me. Well, I miss the money. What can I do to make some more money? Money, money, money. Especially when the person that misses you is somebody who might have cheated on you in the past. For some of you, this person may have cheated on you with someone from their job. For others of you, it was just like some sort of Jezebel spirit. Or it could be that the person that you were dealing with has this Jezebel spirit on them. Male or female, really doesn't matter. Just know that whomever you were dealing with in the past, they weren't right. They weren't doing right by you. And ever since then, you start doing right by yourself. I mean, because honestly, who's about to wait around for someone to make us feel good? Like, what? I have the power to make myself feel good. I know what I like, I know what I want, and I know how to get it. So when you mix that level of confidence with spirituality, faith, and all the other goodness out there for you, and you end up realizing you never needed anybody else. You just wanted them, or rather, that's how you should have been looking at it. You don't need anybody. You've been equipped with all the tools, all the resources that you will ever need in life. It's all right inside of you. Hence that spiritual awakening. And this is why the spiritual card is here. Because you absolutely stepped into your power, honey. Most people struggle to come out of a string of bad luck. A lot of people beat themselves up. They create a bigger mess than they already started with. But you, at least this time around, you chose to do things a little bit differently. And it's working out in your favor, as we said in the beginning. I can only hope that you stick to this because there is a such thing as going backwards. And I'm hoping that you've gotten so deep into this spiritual awakening and that you're so in love with this new version of yourself that you don't seek to go back, and you will never allow anyone or anything to come into your energy and take over to the point of turning things around for you in a negative way. Because what they'll be doing is called projecting. And that is why the mirroring card is here in reverse. There are people who will want to project at this time. They will want you to see yourself the way that they see themselves because they are unaware of the type of energy that you are currently in. They don't understand it. They've never lived it, and therefore they can't comprehend it. So prepare to be hated on. Prepare for people to try to make you feel like you think you're all that. As if, like, we are not in high school, honey. I know I'm all that. That's how you got to look at it, honestly. Even your past lover might try to make you feel like you are not who you come across as. Like, they'll see it before you even try to show them. They're going to feel you coming. Like, you got aura now, baby. Like, that aura will be stepping into the door before you step foot into the door. Like, it gets real when you have that spiritual awakening. It gets real because you're different. Like, you're totally different. You're not the same person. And a lot of people won't be able to stomach you. That's okay. How that song go? That's just not my problem. Not my problem. That's just not my problem. Seriously, that's not your problem. You'll have what they call rich people problems now. It's like small stuff that you'll find yourself worried about. Like, what car do I drive today? Like, yeah, you bossing up. But anyway, Taurus, I am so happy for you. I am proud of you. I hope that you remain in this good energy because, baby, it's only up from here. everything from here on out, it should be well thought out. You should be using your discernment, and you should be making sure that you feel comfortable in the decisions that you're making, and you're not just doing things just for the heck of it, but rather now you're doing things because you want to do things, not because you're settling or anything else. All right. That's all I have for you guys. I love you, and I'll talk to you soon.